Hi there, I'm Ken. I'm one of the associate instructors here at McCann Professional Dog Trainers. And I'm here today with Hippie Shake, and we wanted to tell you guys about this great recipe for dog ice cream. It's really straightforward. It's all natural ingredients. All you're going to need is 2 cups of pureed pumpkin, 2 cups of non-fat, unsweetened Greek yogurt, and it's really important that you get the unsweetened kind because some sweeteners can be toxic to dogs. You're going to need 1 ripe banana and 2 tablespoons of all-natural, no salt added, no sugar added peanut butter. So let's get started and I'll show you how to make this stuff. Okay, so first things first, we're going to add our pumpkin puree to our mixing bowl. Now, you can try using a blender for this, but I haven't had great success with it because it's such a thick mixture that you really have a tough time. And I found it just a lot easier to mix in a bowl. So in goes our pumpkin puree. Next goes in our non-fat, unsweetened Greek yogurt. That's 2 cups there. And next, we're going to cut up our banana into tiny little pieces. And for some of you guys, you can use this for all kinds of treats for your dog, or maybe you can put it inside a Kong. And specifically for putting it inside your dog's toy, you're going to want it to be a little thicker. So it's really helpful if you start by freezing the banana and then cutting it up. You're just going to find that it just makes the mixture when you're done a little bit thicker, and it tends to stay in the Kong as it's setting up for the first little bit in the freezer. So next we're going to cut up our banana and cut it up nice and fine because it's going to be tough to mix if the chunks are too big, especially if you're going to maybe put it in an ice cube tray, which might be a good way to serve it to your dog. You know, break out a couple of ice cubes every once in a while as a treat on a really warm summer day or something like that. Okay, so we've got our banana all cut up. Now we're going to just simply add it to our mixing bowl. In it goes. And then last but not least, our all-natural peanut butter with no sugar added and no salt added. Now it's important, as with any food, if you're going to be giving your dog something new, that you check with your veterinarian just to make sure that it's something that your dog can have. So just maybe check with them and see what your dog's able to have and maybe how much. It's a good idea, especially starting something that your dog may have never had before, to give them just a little bit at the beginning and see how they do with it. Now we just need to mix it up, get it all mixed up in there. There's another great thing you can do with this ice cream, and for the small breed dogs, is if you get maybe one of their little chew toys. This tiny little bone is perfect, and I've got little paper cups. What I'm going to do is put the ice cream actually into the paper cup and then put the chew toy down into the center of it before I put it into the freezer to freeze. And that way when I take it out, I can peel off the paper cup and then give it to Hippie, and she can enjoy some of the ice cream and then eventually be rewarded with one of her favorite chew toys. So I'm going to do that now. Another thing you can do is put it into ice cube trays, like I said, or even just leave it in the bowl. You can portion it out that way. It's really not that difficult. If you do make it a little bit thick, it can be hard to get it all out of the bowl, which is not a big deal. But all you need to do at that point is maybe add a little bit of water to it, let it warm up a touch, and then remix it again. So we've got a full serving of our doggy ice cream into our little paper cup. And I'm just going to set this down in the center. And you see that little chew toy goes all the way down into the center there. And then I'm just going to pop it in the freezer for about 3 to 4 hours. And it depends on what consistency you're looking for, but it takes about that long, I found, for it to really set up, and be the firmness that I would want it to be before I give it to the dogs, so that it doesn't immediately make a mess. Well, Hippie Shake and I want to thank you guys for watching. If you have your own interesting dog ice cream recipe, let us know in the comments below. And if you like this video, please like and share. We also have a free monthly newsletter available from McCannDogs.com. Just go to the website there. You can sign up. It has all kinds of interesting dog training tips, interesting information about breeds, some fun, just some fun dog stuff. If you're a dog lover, you're going to love receiving that free monthly newsletter. And with no further ado, we're going to let Hippie Shake have some of that delicious doggy ice cream that we've prepared. And I want to wish you guys happy training. Bye for now.